All right, so here's the bell work that might help you on the quiz today. What is the solution to the system graphed below? Well, the solution is, of course, where they meet. I know it doesn't meet exactly in the middle of that, but of course here, and if it's on your test as well, just know if it's in the middle, just count it in the middle. So this is really, well, there's a 1 and a 2 here. Let me just add my numbers to this. So the solution to that, on the x-axis, it looks like it's about 1.5. And on the y-axis, it looks like it's between 0 and 1, which would be 0.5. So if you see anything on a test and it's in between lines, just count it as exactly in the middle. Number 2, we have Adrian invested a total of $1,900 into 2 simple interest money market accounts. We had one account A, paid 3% annual interest, and account B paid 5% interest. The total amount of interest she earned was $83. If A represents the amount invested in dollars in account A and B represents the amount invested in dollars in account B, then we have this system right here. Okay, so you didn't actually have to come up with the system, I gave it to you. We want to figure out how much she invested in each account. We want to know what A equals and what B equals. We're going to solve and check. So hopefully you've tried this already, and I told you I'm using elimination. So here's how I do this. We have the original, and I decided to eliminate A, which means I multiplied every piece of the top equation by negative 0.03. That will help my A's to cancel out. When I rewrite this top equation and the bottom equation, I get those. So I just rewrote both equations over here. Now if I add them together, don't forget you can pause this video anytime you want and rewind if you want to. When I add these together, I'm going to notice that my A's are going to cancel out, leaving me with just some B's. That equals 26. To solve for B, I need to divide by 0.02 on both sides, which gives me B equaling $1,300. So account B starts off with $1,300. To find what account A holds, we just plug in B to either of the first equations. I obviously think that the first one is much easier to plug B into to find A. You might be able to do that in your head, but I showed it here anyways. If A plus B is 1,900, and we know that B is 1,300, I can find A by subtracting 1,300 from both sides. So we know B holds $1,300 and A holds $600. I do want to check this, so I rewrite both equations and I plug in A and B to make sure that both sides of the equation hold true. At any time you can pause this and make sure you understand it, rewind if you need to,